The race for New York City mayor, former presidential candidate Andrew Yang throwing his hat into the ring formally.
Hello, New York City!
Yang launched his campaign today officially. He's promising a progressive vision for the city, and he joins a crowded field of candidates. News 4's Andrew Siff live at City Hall with more on Yang's announcement. Gave a bit of a jolt to the race, Andrew.
Right, David. It is a crowded field, and surprisingly, there isn't a lot of time. Only 5 months until this very, very competitive Democratic primary, and today, perhaps the most famous name so far. Walking along 116th Street, just blocks from where he used to live, the newest contender in the mayor's race.
Hello, New York City!
Businessman Andrew Yang, who made a name for himself as a presidential candidate.
The more we act like Donald Trump is the cause of all of our problems, the more Americans lose trust.
Promising a universal basic income to all Americans, now making that same pledge to New Yorkers.
We need a mayor of New York City that will do whatever it takes to get us back on our feet.
Yang joins a big field that includes Borough President Eric Adams, Comptroller Scott Stringer, Attorney Maya Wiley, former Sanitation Commissioner Catherine Garcia, former HUD Secretary Sean Donovan, City Veterans Commissioner Lori Sutton, and former Citibank executive Ray McGuire, who just raised $5 million in the last quarter.
People know me as a guy who's made it, but I'm also the son of a single mother.
In all, there are dozens of candidates. The primary is 5 months away.
Well, we're all going to have to do a lot of homework.
Yang may be the biggest name so far.
He brings enthusiasm, he brings new ideas.
But Doug Muzio from Baruch College said Yang made early mistakes. He moved to his second home in New Paltz during the pandemic and admits he hasn't voted in recent local elections.
And it's because I think, like some others, I may have taken our local government for granted.
There's significant stumbles. I mean, the guy has demonstrated that he's been totally disengaged from the political life of the city.
Mayor de Blasio's former press secretary also weighed in on Yang.
He injects some star power into the race,
pointing out that concerns of everyday voters
I am working without even my 2% raise
will determine the winner.
The path to City Hall won't be through Twitter. It'll be through Central Brooklyn. It'll be through Southeast Queens. It'll be through Harlem.
And to that end, Andrew Yang actually campaigned in 4 boroughs today and said eventually he'd make it to Staten Island, too. We're live at City Hall. Andrew Siff, News 4 New York.